Welcome everybody to Robot Champions pre-alpha demo. It's currently on Kickstarter, it has like just over 50% funded, and let me just go ahead and play in Australia, because it has a very nice center hazard which does not disappear in sudden death. Sadly enough, the AI isn't really that good yet, so I'm just going to be having two AI, both on hard. Well, 3 AI, 4, 5 AI. All of the AI. And they will all be different. Recharging dash is really interesting. Sadly enough, you only get one dash in that case, but you'll have to see that in action probably. So let's start in 1 second, and there we are going to go.
Australian Beach. Robot Champion.
Ah, the kangaroo is also available. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here, the green one. You can spin up your weapons before actually starting the... Ow, that hurt. Before actually starting. And I'm using a... like normal keyboard, not a controller, because it doesn't pick up my controller for some reason. I don't actually know why. But yeah, I mean the arena is quite interesting. You can throw the robots over, but if they hit the side of the arena, it will also have one of the panels going down, so instead of like 3 bars high, it will be 2 bars, and then 1, and then 0, and then you can fall out by just driving over. And in this case we didn't have the yellow hazard activated, which is done by pressing the button, and now it spins a lot more. Sudden death, because is that the panels all going to disappear. One by one you can see which is going to disappear by having the panel go up. And if you saw that, I was flung out of the arena. But luckily enough I was second, and Susan was out of the arena first. You can spin up your weapon before the fight starts, which may not be that's like fair. I mean, I don't think it's fair because the AI doesn't do it. And I am on fire. That doesn't happen often, and sometimes it just goes out, and I don't know why you get on fire sometimes. And in that case I press control and use my dash, which threw out the halo, the vertical spinner. Let's activate the middle hazard. And there we have Grace just almost flung out of the arena, just because it was hit by the arena hazard. And that was not good. I tried to hit them, but I missed, and because of that I flung myself out. And George will live on. And Susan pushes George in. Well, Susan, you're very lucky. In my opinion, Halo, or like the vertical spinner, is probably the best at the moment. But that's more like opinion. I think vertical spinner and horizontal spinner are about the same, at least at the moment. Both of them are quite strong, especially like compared to some of the others. The hammer seems to glitch out sometimes, because if you're upside down, the hammer tends to go through your underside rather than just the normal way around. And please don't hit me too much. Okay. My dash is recharged, although that was kind of dumb that I did that. Susan, get off me, please. Susan Wojcinski, get off. Can I just get her off me? Come on. Yay! Okay, that's the go. Alright then, I am on fire again. which tends to happen more if you're overvolting, but apparently is what I have experienced, at least. But I guess it's also happening. Ah, don't you dare hit me anymore. No. No, Dave. Dave, no, no, no. Wait, did I win? Knockout. Who won? Susan! Why Susan? That's not fair. But the AI doesn't seem to be that strong. It's more like luck based sometimes. Because like, I was easily able to win like a 3v1 with all of the AI on hard. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. It really just seems to depend on the arena. And Grace, did she just get flung out and then got back in? Wow, that's lucky. Yellow hazard deactivated. Die, George, by your own hammer. Well, not your own hammer, but by another hammer. Can we get it done before actually having sudden death? That would be quite interesting with this many robots. Now it's time for Susan. Of course not, because you always go for sudden death if you're alone, like the only 2 robots left. And Susan is out. Sometimes it's just not worth it to use your dash, it feels. Because, well, using the dash is nice, but you don't really seem to do the thing you want to do all the time. Grace, why do you do that? And also, like, it's quite RNG based, it seems, the amount of damage you do. I mean, sometimes this bot just does no damage, like robots are not flung anywhere. And then other times they're going over the entire arena. Oh no. I lost 2 of my wheels already. Susan. Okay, that's Grace. Susan should go out. Let's just make that clear, Alan. Susan has to go out. I don't care. What else? Susan just has to go out, okay? Oh no, I only have like 1 wheel and I can't move. So, hit Susan. What's the recharge on my thing? Wait, I still have my 2 wheels, but I can't move anymore. Oh no. But why is the game lagging this much? No, Susan can't win. Remember? That's right, Susan can't win, because I won by just being a sitting duck. So, one of the levels you should definitely use if you don't like the RNG from some of the arena hazards, go to End Place. End Place doesn't have any arena hazards. And if we just enable teams,
Choose your robot.
I don't know, which one do I like? I don't really like Stampede, or whatever it's actually called, but it's alright. I'll try to go for a 1 vs 5. 1 vs 5 with Flipper versus Hammer. And in that case they're all going to be on recharging dash, because that doesn't really do a lot of damage. And of course we also, well, I'll be red team, fine. Gigahertz, let's do this.
And place.
Wait, am I on like extra damage? No, okay, I'm also on recharging dash. Like, this flipper is also like really weird sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't even lift the other robots. And other times it, well, lifts them so much. It has also like quite exposed wheels, which is not nice, of course, especially not if you're against hammers, and then this many hammers. Because of course your wheels are quite important if you're a flipper. You don't do any damage yourself, and you do need a lot of damage. Alright, so one of the hammer gigahertzes are already out. I kind of need to like defend a little bit first. And if I get it to sudden death, I'm definitely going to lose. And they have just so much pushing power with the 4 of them. So there I used my dash just to get out, because otherwise I was sure to be knocked out. Well, I am anyways, because they just did too much damage. It's a 1 vs 0 with blue team on 1. Alright, let's see, let's hit this panel. And let's try to get at least one of the gigahertzes out very early. Alright, that's done. Alright, I'm out of there. For some reason, Stampede likes to be a grabber more than it likes to be a flipper. Or at least that's what I have experienced up until this point. So if that Bob didn't actually self-right, it would have probably had like its like hammer go through its body. Grace, are you really that dumb? Let's jump up. Let's just jump into it. And grab him. Alright, that's one bot on its side, which is, well, quite a bad place for them to be in. Okay, let's try to get this one out as well. Oh no. Oh, stick the landing. No, push me in. Push me in. No. 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 Okay. Out of there. Now please have that be the sudden death place. Like the first one to go. No, my dash didn't recharge on time. That's 2-0. So with all of the AI on hard, it's still quite challenging. Especially if you don't do damage. If I would have taken like Cleaver or Cleaver Boy or Halo, there is a decent chance I actually would have been able to win it. Simply because then I would damage them rather than just push them around. Okay, and I'm out. Yep, I am going to be going out. There I go. And with that, blue team has won. Well done, Bob, and especially Grace, because how gracefully did you land there? What did you do, Grace? That's just... wow. Another one of the interesting arenas, in my opinion, is the Egyptian Desert A, because it has 2 floor flippers, and both of them stay until the end game. So let's take all of the AI, let's have one on my team, and let's all go push around everyone, because that doesn't sound nice. This is just going to be a push fest, and it's not going to be pretty.
Egyptian Desert, get ready. It's Robot Champions. Ready?
It's actually one of my least favorite bots, this. Simply because, well, it doesn't really do a lot of damage and it doesn't flip, so it can't really get the other bots out of the arena. It does some damage, but not as much as the spinners, for instance. And I don't think it even does as much damage as the hammer. And hammers aren't really known to be the most damaging weapons, are they? No! Why did you have to push me out? Stupid Gary. Susan, get off your side. Good. Oh, it's already sudden death. Something quite nice in this level, that there are so many panels, sometimes the corner panels stay in, so then you can dash onto the outside ring in such a way that the others can't actually reach you anymore. That's quite a good strategy to use against the AI. Although it's quite hard to pull off. Also, one of the annoying things about like 6 bots in the same arena, if they're not all in the same place, you get zoomed out quite a lot. And because of that, you can't always see what's going on with your robot. So, a couple of them have also gone flying. But as you can see, like, it's more like pushing around rather than actually damaging them. Sometimes you get flipped and you flip others, but not always. Don't push him off his side. Don't! It's... Stupid enemy, I said don't. So this Dave, he has almost no armor left. So he's pretty much out of the game. Unless it goes to sudden death, because then all of a sudden everyone has the same chance again. And I am screwed. Yep, I was screwed because I didn't have any wheels touching the ground anymore for some reason. Even though I had like 3 wheels left. God damn it, Blue. I was saying the AI wasn't that hard. And then all of a sudden you go ahead and own me. That's not what I wanted. And we got flung a lot. Probably one of the weirdest things is... god damn it! Is still the fact that the flippers aren't even the same power every time. Even if you land on the far side of it, sometimes it doesn't flip you at all, and other times you go flying around the arena and bounce back to the other side. Sorry, Susan, but you're going to die. Well, actually... Yes, you are. Susan? 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 Susan! 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 Just dash into him. No. Susan, use your dash. You could have actually won that one. We could have had a chance. But no. Susan messed it up, says the person who had already died far before that. I know. I know. Shh. Something really interesting, sometimes you don't even show up on your local game. Like now, I need more than one player, yeah, but I am one of the players, right? No, you're not. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes just switching it from open to close and close to open works. Sometimes changing the arena works, but at the moment it doesn't seem like anything works. But well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.